About a week ago, we launched the Levo and Sita bags, and since then we've gotten 10 reviews from some of the world's top bag reviewers from around the world. I'm talking Chase, I'm talking Bo, I'm talking Danny. I've seen some of these reviews, I haven't seen others yet, so today we're gonna watch and react together. You nervous, Tav?
Nope.
I am. This dude's made of steel. I'm scared, but let's go. Unpacked. My boy John from San Antonio. Fire Levo travel backpack, made for some real travel adventures. Let's go.
Confirm that here, but my sizer box here is just slightly too big to be considered a personal item. But I can tell you from experience that I was able to get this bag underneath the airline seat, underneath the seat in front of me, and I was able to pass this as a personal item.
First of all, love that John actually traveled with this bag. Like, he literally flew with it. So he's got a lot of experience with the Levo actually being on an airplane. There's a lot to unpack about Unpacked's comments, because he's right. These bags were designed to be the ultimate carry-on bags. But it doesn't mean the bag, especially the 30 liter, can't fit underneath the seat in front of you, because I think that most of the times it will. The problem that you might have though is just like he showed, is if the airline is actually forcing you to measure your bag, that's where they might get you. Next.
One thing that I liked about having the gear loops here at the top is when I take this magnetic strap off, I can tuck it into the top loop there, just so it's not swinging and dangling everywhere. So that's another reason why I like to have those two gear loops. I can put my sunglasses here, and then I can hang my sternum strap on the other one.
I never even thought about that. It's actually really smart. Yeah, we're gonna have to add that into our hacks video about how to use the T22. Lash point. Thanks, John, appreciate that.
So when it comes to the bag's overall comfort, I've been carrying it daily with about 23, 24 pounds. Today I decided to bring it out on my 2-mile walk here, loaded it up with the 30-pound plate. I also
30-pound plate?
Plus the weight of the bag. So I'm probably pushing around 35, 36 pounds.
Holy crap.
And the comfort is the shining star of this bag, hands down. There was a lot of effort, a lot of thought.
We got a 7-hour reviews on Nomads Nation, dude. John's he's putting 30-pound rucking plates in tech compartments and walking around with the bags for 2 hours. Damn, dude. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to any of these bag reviewers, subscribe, please, with Unpackd. Show them some love. Taking it the extra mile, I love that. All right, next up, let's see what Bo had to say. I caught some of Bo's, but not the whole thing yet. Bo did his a little bit different. He did like an unboxing and first impression.
This feels like a memory foam pillow. This feels like my pillow, actually. It has like, you push it down. Yeah. Is there memory foam in this?
The Fire Levo travel backpack, softer than Bo Ismono's pillow.
You have a couple of slots here and another slot here. And here's again something that I don't really like. If you don't commute, if you don't need to run to the train, for example, this doesn't apply to you. If you just go by car, this probably doesn't apply. Try to simulate it. This is the James brand knife. If you have it here, and let's say you go use the side hand and you walk like this, you see that it will kind of fall out.
Really fair criticism again by Bo. My one retort to that would be EDC bag versus a travel bag. So typically the use case for a travel bag, 99% of the time you're using it, it's going to be fully packed out. And when the bag is fully packed out, it's significantly less likely for things to fall out of these pockets, right? Because you have pressure, it's pushing on either side. So whatever's in these pockets are gonna stay very, very well put. I can definitely say though, I agree with Bo, if we make an EDC version of this bag, we would reevaluate how we organize this admin compartment, because an EDC bag, unlike a travel bag, is oftentimes not packed to the brim, and things would absolutely fall out.
I would argue that if the slot for an AirTag is this visible, it is very easy for someone who wants to steal your bag to kind of just ditch that. I would rather put an AirTag slot, and this is not only for Fire. I've seen this with so many bags now. They always add like an AirTag.
Yeah, he's totally right. The location's okay, but if it's really meant to be like a secure location for your tracker, then it should probably be a little bit better hidden. I agree.
There is a more secure location.
Okay.
But only one person found it.
Yeah. Somebody found it?
Yeah.
Oh crap. Okay, cool. All right, Danke Bo. Now it's time to go to the Wolf, Nitpacker. Let's see what he's got to say. fucking 5-minute section called nitpicks. That's what I want to get into. Like, I don't want to hear the good things. I want to know what we could improve.
But if you want like a pocket for everything, you're not gonna get that with this bag. I think most people are gonna pair this bag with a tech pouch or using this with a sling.
Nailed it, for sure. We actually like kind of low-key designed this to be the best 1.5 travel bag in the world. That's when you're traveling and then your travel backpack is on your back, right? And you got a sling on your front. And when you're in that zone, it will revolutionize the way you travel because you got quick access to all the small things that you need. But also when you travel like that, you don't need as much organization in your travel bag because again, your tech stuff, passport and everything are all right in front of you. And then you also don't need as much quick access because again, everything is right there. For me, the travel bag is a vessel that needs to be comfortable, lightweight, and also look good, right? You want to look good when you're on the road. Oh, and tech protection, crucial as well.
Pouch is beneficial if you want to just like throw a jacket and you want quick and easy access to it.
Now he's got it.
If it's bulky enough and you don't have to dig down that deep, but my preference would have been something along the lines of just still having this front admin panel, but then maybe having that quick access pocket vertically.
Yeah, could have been a few different ways that we could have handled that design, but ultimately the way that we saw it is you're usually traveling with a jacket or a day pack of some kind. And for me, those are the ideal locations for one, if not both of those items, as you can just put them to the bottom of the bag, but they're still very accessible. But as you saw, it could fit certain tech pouches as well. I hadn't even tested it with tech pouches, I didn't even think about that. But the Evergoods Cap 1 seemed to be a really nice fit. And who knows, maybe one day we'll make a Fire Tech pouch that you can fit down there. Comment below if you're excited for the Fire Tech pouch, coming soon. Next up, Danny Packs, the Italian Stallion.
And now with this one empty, you can get a closer look as well. And again, really nice lining in here. I love the amount of space that's been provided. I just wish that there would have been some way to maybe have the zipper for this on the outside so that you didn't necessarily have to open the laptop compartment to reach it.
So I totally see what Danny's saying. In an ideal world, we would have figured out a way to have dual zipper access, one from the tech compartment and one from the top as well. But ultimately we weren't able to do it, especially with the location of the handle. And most importantly, when you get into that tech compartment at the top, it's huge. Much bigger than any compartment would have been from just like a top zip from the top of the bag that you see on a more traditional backpack. And that size and that space and that real estate meant a lot to us for this particular pocket, which is why it's not accessible from the top of the outside of the bag as well. Night Shift, I actually have not had the chance to watch this one yet, so this is my first reaction.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Tiffany here with Night Shift EDC, and today I'm here with the awesome Levo travel backpack. So looking at the stitching for the water bottle pocket, when I put a lot of stress on it, it feels very secure.
Tiffany, okay, taking things to the next level.
Like these seams are gonna rip.
I love that she does that. Like she's really, really checking on that reinforced stitching.
Go rucking with this bag, and I put 30 pounds inside of it. And as long as I was strategic of where I put the weight,
She went rucking with this bag? Wow, that's awesome. The second rucking reference. John from Unpackd put the rucking plate in the bag and then she's actually rucking with it.
It has stretched out some, and that is because I have been for the last few weeks.
Take it easy, Tiffany, no!
Completely stuffing it as tight as I can. Like that, overstuffing it.
That's a limited edition Sage. All right, fun fact though, Power Mesh, which is the fabric that we use on this pocket and a few other pockets in Firo bags, it's elasticy and it can stretch, but if you stretch it too far, it will get looser. It's just the nature of Power Mesh. Wow, the poor pocket.
It's not frayed, it hasn't ripped.
Okay.
The sutures, or I guess stitches, all look very much intact.
Okay, well, at least it's nice to know that our Power Mesh pocket could survive Night Shift's standardized torture testing, so that's good.
Not coming off very easily. Let me try this side over here.
Okay, the torture tests continue.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, obviously it didn't come off while I was rucking, but I will be so grateful and I will recant all of the bad things that I've said about rail systems if this literally does not come off one day. Like, it's the worst when you're out with your bag traveling and then all of a sudden the sternum strap pops off, and there's literally no easy way to get that back on.
Good points. You know, there's always a pro and a con with every design choice. I have seen it on a lot of bags where if the bag's under enough pressure and there's enough weight, the sternum strap can pop out, and then just getting it back on the rail is so annoying. But the rail is so easy for adjusting. Like, there's pros for the rail. The rails are awesome. We've designed ours in a way that hopefully they'll never pop out. But if they do, again, lifetime warranty, we got your back. I gotta say, out of all the reviews, this one's easily my favorite. Like, Night Shift, she is taking the torture test to a different level. Everyone, subscribe to all these bag reviewers, but especially Night Shift. Appreciate what you're doing out there, Tiffany. Odie Matthews.
With how easy it was like walking on air, as close as you can get to that with like.
That's a good line.
I'm not about to scrape my hand up on a zipper trying to get my passport in and out of a tight compartment, whereas this one actually has some ability to move. It's a little bit bigger. Even if only you put your passport in here, the fact that the pocket itself is actually bigger than your passport, A+ there.
These bags, they put passport pockets that are just like the size of passport on the back panel. You can't even use them.
Now you do have some other organization in here that I can't really show you. There's a Velcro little pocket down there for some extra security.
Oh,
all
shit.
Solid looking.
We found the vault. This is the first time we're announcing this publicly. Last minute decision, we decided for the 36-liter version of the Levo to put a hidden vault pocket. I'm not gonna tell you where, but if you own the Levo 36-liter, we'll tell you how. I will relay that information to you. Next up, we've got Orla, GearByWomen, and her adorable Irish accent.
Firstly, I didn't say Aaron's name in the intro because
Aaron.
for the pure fact that it is the hardest name for all Irish people to pronounce. I mean, it's not hard, but it just comes out as Aaron, as in the Aaron.
Aaron. That's a cool way. Tomato, tomato.
I mean,
Aaron.
it's not hard, but it just comes out as Aaron, as in the Aaron.
There you go.
For water weather resistance, this is ground for.
Whoa, Orla's busting out the shower. She's soaking the Levo. This is terrifying, okay.
I wouldn't be getting caught in long hours at a time in rain or anything like that because it's not submergible, but it will keep your belongings safe for that period that you are running for shelter.
It's funny, this reminds me when recently somebody sent a complaint email. I was outside for 45 minutes in insanely heavy rain, and after 45 minutes, a little bit of water got through in a couple of compartments, and I was like, that's amazing. I think it's important that we all get on the same page here, guys, about what a backpack can and cannot do. This bag and all fiber bags are weather resistant. If you want a weatherproof or a waterproof backpack, you gotta look into different categories, right? 10 minutes, 20 minutes in moderate rain, you should be fine. But if you're starting to go into like 45-minute monsoon territory, I mean, zippers, they're sewn, they have seams. There's only so much water they can take. But if you're concerned about rain, a rain fly is always the most assured way to keep your gear dry. All right, Clint, the perfect bag. Let's see what he's got to say.
Attachment point for a light. I mean, lots of thoughtfulness. But y'all know me, like plain black bag ain't my thing. I'd buy the olive one probably, just to get a little bit more color. Aaron and team who helped produce the bag, including the community who gave feedback. Great job.
Totally understand. Obviously, black bags are the top selling bags. We surveyed our community as well, and the majority want black, which as of recording with the Sage, the travel backpacks all sold out of Sage, and there's only 5 left of the Sitta Sling 3-liter. So by the time you watch this, it should be 100% sold out. But yeah, again, back to colors. If we had all the money in the world, we would do so many colors, but it takes a lot of resources and extra money to make colors. So we have to be very intentional about what colors we are adding and offering. So again, let me know what color options you guys want. Did we knock it out of the park with the green? Are you on team navy? You want to see something wild like a copper color or a brown? Let me know what you guys want in the comments below. He's one of the people who really inspired me to start my own review channel. So it just means a lot to me, whatever he's gonna say.
This bag has less padding and structure built into it and thus is more lightweight. But this material is rad. I've used it a bunch on peak bags. It's very water resistant. It never peels. You can get some scuffing.
I'm like freaking out. I can't believe Chase Reeves is holding my bag. So he's 100% correct about the fabric. Peak Design and Fyro basically use the same exterior material. Peak Designs is a 400D, ours is a 330D. This fabric is sort of like a modern wax canvas. I love that Chase brought up the fact that it never peels while still having incredible weather resistance. That's the polycarbonate coating, but it also carries a bit of the mark of your journey with it and develops a bit of character, but never in a way that's too much, and it can still be buffed out if you want to clean the bag up.
Stretchy, sexy stretch mesh, baby. Fold it over so you've got a little lip right here. Can you see it rising up above the fold? Really, really juicy.
Juicy.
Sexy, rising up.
Sexy.
Stretchy.
Where's your head at, dude?
Water sealed or not, I just love a not water sealed zip in use every day. If I'm stuck in a deluge, I would wish for maybe like a full on condom comes out of this thing, covers everything. I think more bags should be doing that and then not using the water sealed zips.
Actually, I love that because it's like Chase is reading my mind. We were initially considering adding a slot at the bottom of the bag that had a quick access, 100% waterproof rain cover. We had difficulties implementing that with the self-standing, but also trying to figure out like the right price point because actually rain covers are really expensive to do it right. They're really pricey. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in and we can consider it for the next bag.
Exactly. Love this. I'm sure it won't
Oh shit,
keep it all the way in. Look at that. Before we get into the tech pocket, let's just look.
The water bottle holder, it's such a crucial part of a travel bag for so many people. You want it to be functional enough and therefore sort of loose enough as to where it could fit larger things, right? Like your girthier water bottles such as this, but also not too loose. You still want a flushness to it. Nailed the upside down test, love that.
They've done a really good job. Plastic stay on the top, and then that Neo Lycra underneath, which feels super juicy.
Our designer, David, shout out to David, who's also the designer and founder of Modern Day Fair. The handles are his favorite part. Chase said that it feels strong as if there's some plastic there. There's actually no plastic in the handles. It's just the actual EVA. I think it might even be double EVA there to give the handle the structure it needs. And then like he said, the Neo Lycra underneath it with the padding. Just give me that juiciness. Keeping it juicy, baby.
Okay, and the zipper of this is right up against the top zipper here, so I can actually just leave that unzipped and just zip the main compartment.
So that's really interesting. Basically, Chase is trying to hack the system to get even quicker access to his stuff. So right now, that top tech pocket, double zipper access to get in. But Chase is like, dude, I'm just gonna leave one zipper undone. We didn't intend to design the bag to be used in that way, but I love the fact that he figured out a way to speed up his own access. He just went from like quick access to like quicker access. That's why he's the best.
Their other bag, the 22, the Fyro 22, it does an expansion contraction, so it goes from 22 liters to 26, I believe. And that would arguably be enough for me. And having a 22 as a daily carry feels really good. Part of me wishes they did the same expansion on this thing, pulled it down to like 26, 25, and expands out to 30.
If there was one feature request that we got for the Levo that we were not able to execute on, it was expansion. But if you look at the Levo bag, there's nowhere really to put the expansion with the way that it was designed. And like Chase said, if we add that expansion zipper, you're getting the zipper, the gusset, the excess materials and fabrics, we're adding weight, right? So it just wasn't in the design brief to make this bag maximalist like that and to give it all these features. And just looking at the silhouette, the only place we could have put expansion is around this zipper right here, and then you would have had these 3 zippers back to, it wasn't designed that way. All right, next.
The gussets make it nice for when you're like on body access. You can really open this up. You've got a front zipper that...
You know, it's really funny, as I've been reading the comments, the gussets on the sling are like the real hero. We didn't initially have them, and then David, our designer, was
like, hey, we should throw some gussets on this sling. I think it would be a very good idea.
And I was like, David, I don't know if we need gussets. And it transformed the sling, it opened up the access, and I just really underestimated how important that was going to be to our community. It's the #1 feedback we've gotten for the Citi Sling so far. Everyone loves the gussets. I could watch these reviewers talk about the Fire Levo instead of bags all day, because as much as there was really constructive criticism and takeaways for how we can improve, it's just so positive, all this feedback across the board, and I'm truly blown away, and I can't thank the reviewers enough. And the community, y'all gave amazing comments and feedback in their videos. Obviously, I'm a reviewer, and these guys are reviewers, and I think that the reviewer ecosystem is so important for the bag community. So please, subscribe to all these reviewers. They're doing amazing work, and they're helping grow this entire bag industry to the next level. Now, if you're still here and you're interested in learning more about either of these bags, you gotta watch one of these videos where I take them both through the ropes, day in the life, traveling from Hong Kong to Vietnam to show you everything you need to know about them. I gotta grab lunch, so pick your video and I'll catch you guys next time.